Good morning, everyone, and happy Wednesday. Time to get up and tune into your daily Boss FM news in the morning. I'm Kristian.
And I'm Kayla.
Let's get right into it.
Wake the streets up. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Wake the streets up. Okay. Come on. Okay. Wake the streets up. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Wake the streets up. Yeah. Okay.
So, in some rather interesting news today, police in Lincoln, Nebraska have arrested a white man who was suspected of making terroristic threats and yelling racial slurs at a black woman while waving a chainsaw. Norma Nemo was entering her home on Saturday afternoon when Daniel Stewart allegedly confronted her. The woman said she was about halfway up the stairs when she noticed a man standing in a window on the second floor of the apartment complex holding a chainsaw. The 41-year-old man allegedly revved up the engine on the chainsaw and waved it towards the woman while yelling racial slurs and told her to get off of his property. Stewart was arrested on suspicion of making terroristic threats and charged with a hate crime enhancement, meaning the penalty for the crime, if convicted, will be more severe as the crime was spurred by bigotry. The suspect, who doesn't actually own the building, said he has been the victim of recent thefts and he blames black people. In an interview with the police, Stoic said she was guilty because she was black.
It makes me sad because I've seen multiple instances of this type of thing happening over the last few weeks.
I'm not even going to say that I'm sad. I'm going to say that I'm scared. And I'm not scared because of things like this keep happening. I'm scared because the more that they keep happening, the more that white people continue to get very bold with their actions of trying to come at black people.
So moving to Atlanta during 2020, it's just been really crazy. And learning the area, it's been interesting to see that directly outside of Atlanta, we have places that Black people are not welcome. There are sundown towns all around here that I wasn't aware of moving down here. So really, that really is a wake-up call to realize for me, I live in the Deep South now. U.S. Surgeon General Dr. Jerome Adams is advising Americans that this surge is going to be different from the past surges this year. He went on to state that this surge is different from past surges. It's not about the PPE. It's not about the testing. It's really about the healthcare capacity, and certain places are just being overwhelmed. So we know that we can actually help them with their healthcare capacity by immunizing their healthcare staff. The decision on who would get the vaccine is actually left up to the states, but they will receive federal guidance. In some states' cases, they're going to have to make the decision of if it's greater impact to vaccinate their healthcare workers first, or is it best to do it with the older population with underlying conditions, which could put them at a higher risk? In the meantime, while we await further word on vaccine distribution, the Surgeon General asked that people follow the 3 W's. Wear your mask, wash your hands, and watch your distance.
I think they should do healthcare workers first.
I agree. That way they know they're safe, they're solid while they're existing. They can go and then help the older generation. 2020, my grandmother was in a retirement home, and they had them on lockdown. Nobody in, nobody out. But I think the thing with that, which hard was to regulate, was the employees going in and out. So they still had that exposure of people getting COVID that way.
Yeah, my grandma, she wears gloves everywhere she goes.
Okay, don't play. With the American unemployment rate steadily rising and no end in sight for this pandemic, this could be a determining week for the stimulus deal. This week, things either finally come all together or they fall all apart. Lawmakers spent all of Sunday afternoon on a Zoom call, attempting to come to an agreement on outstanding issues, from food stamp benefits all the way to local funding. While aides on both sides agreed that progress was made on Sunday, both bipartisan groups still have not finished writing their bill. It is important to remember that even if the bipartisan group of lawmakers from the House and the Senate reach an agreement among themselves, this does not mean it's the end of stimulus talks. This is largely known as just the beginning point for negotiations with leadership, because the Senate leader Matthew McConnell is not committed to putting relief for American people on the table. This will still be a debate. Now, this is what we have to look forward with this. I expect to see some summaries rolled out as to what this package will look like this week. Aides say they still haven't completed an agreement as to the 2 issues that have stumped leadership and negotiators this month, which are the state and local funding and liability insurance. Tune in to Boss FM News in the morning and again in the evening for further developments on this crucial relief.
I hope I get a stimulus.
But it is crucial. There's countries that have been giving their people money since pandemic started, and we got our last bit in April or March was that?
It
And there's
came out.
people who literally are on the verge of being evicted, people who have not found work. There's just a million people that our politicians are here to protect and serve, and yet we still have not come up with a second stimulus package deal now coming into the new year. It's insanity. Pay attention to those local elections, people. These are the people holding it up.
So today's Tuesday, guys, and you know what that means. It is Talented Tuesday. And today, we're shining a light on my favorite, look at the nails, check the nails, favorite rapper of all time, Miss Queen of Rap, Nicki Minaj. Today is her birthday, and me and Kristian are just going to talk about the growth of the queen. Yes, she is the queen of rap. However, the debate always stands is it Nicki or Cardi? Cardi has not yet worked her way to become a queen.
I agree that they're not on the same level. Nicki's been in the game longer. It is about the work and time you put in as well. So yeah, I don't compare. I enjoy all the female rappers that are out right now.
And I'm ready to see her son. Oh, I need to see him. But I heard he's chunky, so
we love a chunky baby. All right, everyone, that's it for your Tuesday morning Boss FM news. Make sure you tune in later at 8:30 today for more Boss FM news.
If you would like to rewatch all of our shows, as always, they will be available for replay on our Boss FM app and all of our social media platforms.
Once again, thank you so much for tuning in today. I'm Kristian.
And I'm Kayla.
And y'all have a great day.